A New York City advocate for inmates has been accused. Well, I don't know if we can say accused. This guy's head, his skull at least, was found in the advocate's freezer. We have a big problem, and I'm going to say this, and we're going to talk about it a little later, but I think our biggest issue that we actually have going on in America right now is people effing around and finding out.
How'd you do it?
Why'd you cut up the body?
Anything you want to say? What? What'd you say? I'm innocent.
Sometimes we get fooled with the appearance, you know.
Or you're saying he was always well dressed or
Well dressed, well mannered.
say hello to the neighbors?
He actually did not, but you could see a person when he just walking his little dog, minding his business, is well dressed, it looks clean. You are assuming that this guy has a professional career, that he just went to work, came back, walking his dog, and continued with his personal life. Never in a million years I would have thought that I would be having this interview and seeing that picture.
And what if I tell you that this guy was a client advocate at the Queen's Public Defender's Office?
Wow. That is quite a turnaround. Something went wrong. There was a switch somewhere that flipped them from the good side to the bad side. Oh my. Guy held that position?
BBN!
That's a
Jack
position
Frost.
of the...
What's up, party people? Alright, so... Yeah! So apparently, there's this dude. He's a whole advocate for prison reform and things as such. He advocates for people who are still in prison, like he is, and who are getting out of prison and how they're gonna reacclimate themselves back into society. So apparently, he was found with a head and a leg in his freezer. Okay. So the first thing I want to say about that is this. I want to be clear on this. This is most likely an F around and find out situation. For everybody that don't know, as y'all just heard in the news report, the individual who he is, that they're saying that has been identified as the individual, I'll go over the situation again, that has been identified as an individual who he unalived, is actually a former prisoner themselves, and they were cellmates. So I want to say something. Right before I tell you the chain of events, I want to say something. You have to know when to let friends go. Not everybody is supposed to go everywhere with you. And when you have a position, people who don't believe that they can exist with a good life without you will sabotage you. What they will do is they will sink the ship if they can't be the captain. Now, I have no idea yet why he did what he did. But if we listen to his neighbor, he went out every day to the job that I just told you about, came home every day from the job I just told you about, walked his dog, minded his business, and he was very, well, reasonably social and friendly. A regular person. Then this happens. So I'll tell you the chain of events. This guy goes to the deceased home. At some point during the middle of the night, there's an argument. The neighbor, a woman who heard the argument, said that she heard a gunshot. At that point, I believe she heard a gunshot. She did not contact police at that point. And then y'all saw the video footage of him going in and out of the house with bags with him while he was changing his clothes so he could disguise himself. So I'm assuming he was chopping up body parts, putting them in said bags, transporting them. I don't know if he was chopping and transporting and come back and chop a little bit more, or if he just chopped everything up at once and then, periodically took the pieces from the person's home to wherever he was throwing them away at. And also, just so we could be clear, I have no idea why he would have brought those remains back to his freezer. Like, why are you going to take the evidence home? I have no idea. So I don't know if they're busy saying that this might be body parts of a different individual, or if they're saying, yo, look, he committed these crimes in one apartment, then he brought the crimes to another apartment. We don't understand it. So basically, that's what it is. This guy was an advocate. For whatever the reason is, he snapped. He was in jail for 25 years or around 25 years, and it was for unaliving people. I just want to be clear on this. For anybody that don't get it, it was for unaliving people. So I don't know what happened. I don't know this dude's relationship. They said that they were cellmates. Maybe they was a little bit closer than just regular old cellmates. Maybe they was cellmates. Why isn't there a dating app called Cellmates where people can meet people from prison and they can correspond with them? Because these guys in prison and women all have phones now. So why isn't there a social media app called Cellmates where you can talk to the people that you know from prison through the app? I'm just curious. With that being said, they were cellmates. We don't know what kind of cellmates they were. We don't know if they were the extra friendly kind. We don't know if they was just we in here together. We're not going to do butt stuff or mouth stuff, but I got your back. We don't know what kind of cellmates they were. But we do know that dude unalived them. And this is the question that I have. Could there have been a relationship that was only consensual in one direction? I'm just asking. Because I have no idea why this person who did their time, now they're free, and they're, living a pretty good life, and they've made a pretty good standing for themselves. Why they would just decide to throw all of that away? That seems like this was an extremely emotional thing. It seems like it might have just been emotional. I don't know. We'll see what happens. They were asking him all of those questions. He ain't answer none. I'm pretty sure him having been in jail before, he's smart enough to know we don't talk to the police. So we'll find out more about this later. Put it down in the comment section. I want to know what you guys think. No, could this guy have been, and I'm just throwing this out there. I'm not saying that this is what happened, but could this dude have been raped in prison? And after being raped in prison, now they're out. And he's like, you know what? I have a couple of problems for you. There's the thing. I didn't like the butt stuff or the mouth stuff. So now we're about to do the gun stuff. Like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out.